See you last.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to say polynomials with the same base. Right? Polynomials with the same base can be added and subtracted. By using their coefficients. And that's all there is to the note. The rest of these examples. I'm going to do examples and go through here. Okay, this is super duper important. Where do I stop at? Joey, and I stop with the Joel? Yeah. Not up to you. Okay, this is probably one of the more important things you learn if you don't already know it. I don't know what you're teaching in grade 8, so you may know this already, you may not. If you don't know that, that's okay. It's called learning, and it's a good thing. So it says polynomials with the same base can be added and subtracted using their coefficients. What was the base from yesterday?
Number.
Just,
Whole number.
A whole number.
It's sort of not the whole number. It's going to be like the variable part, that's what we're going to say. Okay, so what we're going to say is here for this, if I say 3x squared, this is like your base, this is your coefficient. Okay, so I'm going to do a few examples here today. And when I say a few, I mean a lot, and I didn't get to that. Okay. All right, Matt, you're up first. 5x plus 3x. What does that turn into, please? 8. Perfect. That is 8x. So what he did correctly said, the bases are the same, right? So I'm just going to combine them. The x's don't change, right? They're both x's. And all we did was just 5 plus 3 gives you 8. Okay. All right, Austin, you're up. 3x squared plus 2x, what does that turn into?
5x squared.
Incorrect. Okay, sorry to throw the trick at you. This can't be simplified, okay? I'm sorry to throw that at you, Austin, that was mean of me. Why can't I do anything with that? Yes.
Well, because since it's one of them is squared,
Yeah.
And the other one isn't, you can't do anything about it since you don't know the variable.
X squared and x aren't the same. Okay, so everyone see that? It's very, very important. No, it doesn't. Because what is the good question? The question is, can I change that to x to the third? What does x to the third mean? Anybody know what does x to the third mean?
X cubed.
Good, yes, but what is, when you cube something, what does that mean? X times x times x times x. So if these were multiplied, then yes, because there would be 2 x's here, right, and another x to multiply to get cubed, right, but in that time you can't. Let's do one that's a little bit that will actually work out this time. All right, Maverick, be brave. 3x plus 5x plus 7x. What is that going to turn into? Yeah, 15x, but yeah, 15x. So all he did there, and correctly I might add, was add the coefficients. All right, you ready for a challenge? I want you guys to try this one for me if you'd be so kind. I'm gonna hit pause and after this. Letter D. We'll try this to the class. Now, Noah, what'd you do?
I just did 3 minus 4
Okay, good. Yeah,
plus 5
yeah. Yeah, good. Yeah.
negative 6
Yeah, yeah.
minus 7 negative 9.
Nope, negative 9.
Negative 9
Yeah. Yeah, so the answer is 2x. Okay, the answer is actually 2x. Now I'm going to show you actually a few different ways to do that. 2x is what the answer is. Okay? The way I do it, because I'm not as smart as Noah, I write it like this. You don't have to, but I'm going to do it like this. Why is it sort of nicer to put all the pluses and all the minuses together? Yeah, you don't like, integers bug me, even as a math, they don't, but for a grade 9 they would. This is easy to add up now. 3 plus 5 plus 11 should be 19x. Negative 4 minus 6 minus 7 is going to be negative 17x, and that's 2x. And I did that without breaking a sweat, like no brain cells were even used on that. Okay? If you do like Noah, that works too, just to count in your head. 3 minus 4 is minus 1, plus 5 is 4, minus 6 is negative 2, minus 7 is negative 9, plus 11 is 2x. Either way works out. Okay? Do you want another one of like that difficulty? Are you guys okay? One more? Trinity's not in my head? Yes. Okay. How do I mix it up first? How do I do one other thing first? Sahil, we're up to you, conveniently enough. Are you ready? Okay, now Sahil, I have done this to confuse you. Not to confuse you, to confuse the class.
Yeah. 9 and
Yep, 9M.
9M
Yep,
plus
yep.
8.
Okay, now let me show you what happens. He'll say plus 8. Let's move this down. So he'll do that in his brain. The way I would do it is what? I'm going to pick on Michelle because she always says to do this. Michelle, what would you do when you get to this exponent? What do you always do? Regroup them together. So I'm going to group them here. I'm just going to rewrite them as 4 plus bring all your m's together. Okay. Because the m's you combine and the p's you combine. Now the way Sahil did it, he can do it all in one step in his brain because he can do that, but not everyone can. Then all we did was 4 plus 5 is 9, 6 minus 2 is 4. Okay. Sahil, we're okay? Yes? Okay. You ready for a brain buster? Yes. You have to turn your page. They're nodding, you're shaking your head. You're nodding your head yes. Okay. There will be a few integers in this question. Okay. I want everyone to give it a attempt. Now, for these questions I do, yes, you're going to stretch your brain a little bit. Yes. You have to be careful. Yes. Okay, but I want you to attempt them, Tanner. Okay, I want you to put the pencil to the paper and give me a good effort. Not to see everybody here. Like, try on this. Okay. Just for you, Matt, we're not using X in this question. Okay? M's and W's. Yeah. Is everyone down with the left word? Or not quite yet? We're still ready? Yeah. Let me know when you're done with the left word. No, it's still going. This is so big it's got to go across 2 boards. It might actually get onto this one too. That's how I feel. Okay. All right, that's about the worst thing I can imagine. Okay, Matt, you can do this. So it says, if you're sitting at the back and you can't read that, it says 3m plus 4w minus 6m plus 8w, minus 13m plus 8w, minus negative 4m plus 6w. Now, I don't care who you are. You might be able to do this in your head with one step, okay? Let me not put you guys down. There may be some people look at that and say, yeah, obviously the answer is 0. It's not, okay, right? But some people might be able to do it in their head, but most people don't have to show there's work here. Okay, so this would be like a 2 marker. If you don't know where to start, I group the m's together, and then I group the w's together, and then do that. Yes?
Why don't we use the plus and minuses?
That'll work. That'll work too. The plus and the minus will work too. The thing is, though, the m's have to go with the m's, though, right? And the w's. If you want to, so I said you want to group the plus and the minuses, do it. That'll work as well too. Eventually, you have to break it down, go to m's and w's, right? I'm going to hit a pause here. Let you guys try this. Okay.